What is up, everyone? Can you hear me? I don't know if this is going to work or not even. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Smash the like. Sorry that we weren't live this morning, but I was on the road. No service. I don't know. Can you guys hear me all right? Am I loud enough, y'all? I don't know if this mic works. I brought my good mic, but I forgot the freaking cords for it. Obviously, I'm not at my home office. I'm at a hotel. I hear, see, and even smell you. Bro. Is there echo? There probably will be, but... Anyone smack some RGTI by chance? Sorry, I probably got like steak and stuff in my teeth and stuff. Hold on. Where's everyone joining me from this afternoon? If you're one of my wolves, we're going to be in the Discord, or sorry, we're using the YouTube chat. Hey, no problem, Jeff. Appreciate you, bro. Didn't want to chase Mr. McHouston. Good. Sod got RGTI Friday and sold today. Samesies. Samesies, huh? Samesies. Denmark, Mexico, Vermont. From my coach. What's up, Iman? Los Angeles, Tampa, Tucson, Arizona. Hey, if you're any of my AZ people, AZ, Arizona people, definitely jump, if you're not in the Discord, in the free Discord, there's a link down below. Jump in, because I'm trying to organize a little get-together between just us Arizona traders, us Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, whatever. All right? Anyone who's in Arizona, jump in the Discord, man. Link down below. Okay? I'm not sure exactly where, but I'm going to figure something out. Okay? Yeah. Okay, one sec. So we're going to do we're going to do just a kind of a quick recap. Okay, obviously I was on the road today, but the beautiful part about this job is that we truly can't do it from anywhere, you know, outside of not having service. But I didn't have service all morning. You know, I couldn't even watch market open basically due to that, unfortunately. So that's why we didn't have pre-market prep. By the way, we are having pre-market prep tomorrow, and it will also be the last day of this. Well, actually we had to extend till Wednesday, but no, tomorrow? I don't know. For YouTube, we'll be here tomorrow morning. If you smash a like, maybe a few eggplants, get me going again. Let's go. How was y'all's day? You have some good trading today or no? Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Sweet. Okay. Let's get into that. Okay. If you go back into the lessons from, and I need to also, if you're one of the people who's been partaking in this week-long plus now marathon, free trading marathon, where I'm just trying to get you guys ready, hopefully in a much better fashion, no matter what you're going to trade going into 2025, right? I like to do this each year, specifically right around Thanksgiving time. Just as a way to give back to the community and hopefully help some of you have a big, huge shift in perspective as a trader going into 2025. Okay. So that's what this is all about. Okay. We'll be wrapping up tomorrow and the next day, but I've got quite a bit of lesson stuff I still need to get you guys when I get back to Phoenix. Okay. When I get back to Phoenix, and not back to Phoenix, I'm in Phoenix. When I get back to my lab, all right, where I've got all my stuff, all my camera gear and all that good stuff, and my whiteboard, we're going to get you guys through some really cool and some pretty amazing information, hopefully, as well. So I'll release those in the Discord sometime next week is when those will probably drop. All right. I'm going to do my best to get it to you guys with it in a timely fashion. Okay. So that's that. That's pretty much it for housekeeping. Okay. Let's talk this Friday afternoon. Okay. And this is the whole point of this whole masterclass, and go back through on the lives and go down below, go find all the links to all the previous days. Just go watch all the videos on this from the previous days. Again, I'll be uploading probably to YouTube. I don't know about Trader Therapy. That got pretty deep. Who was in Trader Therapy? Who was in Trader Therapy on Friday in the Discord? Day 3 video isn't working anymore. I had to take that off. Oh, and the 30-day? Okay, I'll check that out. Thanks, Inspire. Appreciate you. 6 for 6 today. Let's go, Pernati. I like that. What's up, Miguel? Y'all are in the Trader Therapy? Yeah, man. That was life-changing, amazing. Thanks, Sod. I appreciate that. Post Trader Therapy from Friday. I will. You know what? I'll do that. I'll post that on my YouTube, I guess. I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? You know? I've always liked to be real open with life for my students' sake, just to see, like, all we ever really see on social media is like happy billionaire traders who don't step a foot wrong or nothing's wrong in life. You know, it's just like, and I get it. That's social media, you know? We don't want to portray anything other than strength and that we are the alpha, which I am the alpha. But it doesn't mean that it's not without a lot of struggle, you know? So in that sense, 1 second. I just want to move this chat down so I don't lose, so I can see you guys. Oh no, it actually is better there. Okay. Anyways, we'll post it. We'll get it posted. All right. We'll put it on the YouTube along with the other lessons. So end of the day, Friday, or when was that? When did I even buy this? Let me see. What I've been trying to mention to you guys when we have stocks that are running and running and running and you get caught up in wanting to chase these huge gappers that are running really big, I've been trying to tell you the edge is not necessarily, well, for me, it's not at all in chasing stocks that are up 1,000% on the day or on the week or on the, you know, over the last 3 days, but rather where to go next. Okay. And that is what I've been trying to show everyone for the last week or so. And then we get a perfect picture, perfect scenario like that. Here is QUBT. Okay. Oh crap, look at QMCO too. Okay, here is QUBT. Let me see here. Let's get into it. Woo. Quantum, baby. Here is QUBT. Okay. This to me was like one of the if not the sector leader. Okay. What was the other one? Look at QMCO. Quantum sector. Quantum sector. Quantum. Look at that 2-day move on QMCO, guys. Y'all see that? This QMCO on Friday. Jeez, what a beautiful, beautiful move. Okay. The quantum sector. There's nothing better than sector momentum. And this is the best I've seen the quantum sector go yet. I've been talking about it. I think I told you about it last Monday. Go back to my YouTube pre-market prep from the week before. I think I was talking about it then. Pretty sure I've been talking about quantum for a while. I've been talking about quantum sector for years, but specifically the last couple weeks I've been talking about quantum, and there's a reason for it, okay? This is one, so whenever we have something like a presidential election, like we just did, I love to find a good sector, and we've had two. We've had two, well, we've had a lot more than that, but we've had two main sectors in my eyes. Bitcoin, which, okay, we've got, and when I say Bitcoin, where is BTC today? By the way, just because, so I'm here to do, to see my mother and have Thanksgiving with her. So that's what we're doing here, but I haven't got to look at too much today. Is that the, oh yeah. Yeah. Either way, let's stick to quantum for now. Here's QMCO, right? Anytime we have a stock make a massive, massive move, generally speaking, is my favorite thing to do is find where to be next, okay? Where will the volume go next? And then be overnight that, right? Generally speaking, if I'm overnight long on a weekend, this is the only time I like to do it. I don't really like being overnight on the weekends outside of stuff like sector momentum, okay? What's sector momentum? Well, all the stocks in a sector go up together and go down together, right? I talk about this extensively. I talked about it all last week. They go up together and they go down together. It is one of the most amazing scenarios, and it's not about, and the best part of that scenario, it's not chasing just went up. It means opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, sometimes in waves, okay? Like I'm looking at my scan right now, AI right now, quantum right now. Those are my two favorite sectors, AI and quantum going into 2025 again, okay? Let's do this. How about this? Let me see if this works. Okay. QMCO, quantum, right? RGTI. How did I know it's quantum, even though it's Rigetti Computing Inc.? Because I traded them a while ago. Experience. One of the good things about experience, and one of the great things for those of you who are newer, is you're gonna trade this. First, usually you miss it, okay? But then you'll trade them, right? And once you know that this is a thing, when I figured out this was a thing, it was magical because, all right, let's look here. We've got QMCO, RGTI, ARQQ, right? Quantum. There are a slew of QUBT right there, right? Quantum computing. QBTS is another one, right? That we just saw go. So you guys would have seen me, if you go back to last week's webinars, with FOMO, right? On QBTS. I probably could have given into that FOMO, found an entry, but I tried to just do my best to not chase. Again, if I see a sector setting up, like we have seen, here's QBTS. Sorry, y'all. I don't have a mouse or anything. I'm just trying to look what that did today too, right? And actually, that's fantastic. Fantastic move. Look how much this has been gearing up, right? It's been gearing up. QBTS had been gearing up for weeks. QUBT, look, different strengths, okay? Different, some of them didn't even move that much, right? Some are just starting to move, okay? These guys are, I mean, these guys did a reverse split recently, okay? So let's get into RGTI here. Here's RGTI. This is my trade. This was on an $8,000 account. Okay, this was on an $8,000 account. And this account started at 3. And now we're up 300% on the year. And that's better than the 10% max that you'll usually get if you're lucky with a good financial advisor. All right, I got you. Sorry, everybody. I'm the worst. Yeah, sorry, I got to look up so I see the scan. My bad, y'all. One of you needs to text me when that's happening. If one of you has my number, text me. You're like, chart. All right, so this one, another one, bigger float. It's one I've traded in the past. And I mentioned in chat it hadn't gone yet, and I didn't really want to chase the ones that had gone yet, that had already gone. That's what I was trying to say. So when we get sector momentum, I oftentimes will find the laggard play, and I'm sure I could probably find some more. I'll probably look, I mean, I gotta spend some family time here. That's what I'm here for, but I'm gonna keep pursuing this. Markets are closed. Are the markets closed Wednesday too, or is it just Thursday? Is it like a half day Wednesday or something? I forget. Does anyone know? QMCO is the only quantum with relative strength today compared to the other quantums. Yeah, and that's what's great, okay? That's what's great to me is, sorry, look at that. So QMCO is an example of one that just went, right? Obviously, the float was low here. The float on RGTI was high, okay? ARQQ low float too. So one of the issues with me, I miss a lot of the low float ones in terms of those moves. What are they going to do in the future? My experience with this sector is one of sketchiness, but I've not ever seen it move with this much authority before. Same with if you look at like the AI sector right now. I think the dots are like stupid indicators that I don't use. So let me, technical signals maybe. Yeah, I don't use those. Don't worry about those dots. Here's AI's move recently. Okay. Soundhound's another AI play. I went over these on Friday. I just wanted you guys to see like their sector momentum, and it is within it's AI quantum. Okay, I'm just not sure how the breadth of this move is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like your EV plays. If you remember your EV sector, who traded EV back in the day? I mean, so much money on those. Never had one, but made a lot of money on like sketchy Chinese tickers, right? Man, remember that? What was like WKHS was one, I think. Remember them? Let me see if that's it. Yeah. Watch this from the last election because obviously out with Trump and with EV sector basically. Okay, look at EV. These guys were EV back in 2020. Okay. So this is what I'm wondering. If we're in this stage right now, right? These numbers weren't correct. They've done splits since then. But I'm wondering if we're in like this stage right now, and we might not see these move for a while, right? Either way. Finviz is great. Yeah, Finviz is an awesome free place to check it out. Finviz is great. Am I getting anything sweet for Black Friday? No, nothing. Maybe something sweet for my wife or kids or something. My needs are low. I have very low needs for the most part. I keep things pretty chill, you know what I mean? I try to. Plus, 4 kids is expensive, y'all. You know? No, well, probably, you know, my kids and I are really into baseball cards these days. We actually have a little side business going on, some other stuff going too. You'll see in the future. Okay, let's get back into it, get to the point, and then we're going to jam out real fast, all right? It's not going to be the longest Webby. I just wanted to check in, say what's up, let you guys know what's going on this week, okay? Let's look at the trade real fast. I love these trades. This is my favorite, and over time, like it's already happening with this small account now, okay? If I get sector momentum, don't give me sector momentum. 3K, you guys, was really tough to trade with. I'm not gonna lie. And people do it on social media. They don't even really do it, first of all. I've never seen anyone actually do it. But second of all, it's hard. It's been a while since I've gone back to that. In fact, even before profitability, I didn't have, I had more, you know, I started with more than 3K when I started. So going to 3K was definitely an exercise in what a lot of you were dealing with, trying to grow small accounts. And there have definitely been some ebbs and flows to this one. And looking back, which I'm going to do at the very end of this year, I'm going to kind of go through it all. Yeah, Jeff, small accounts suck. They suck. I agree. $600 small account. Yeah, that's small. That's really small, you know? That's what she said, too. So, hey, make sure to smash the like, guys. I'm giving you everything I got, just so that you can just smash that little like button for me. And then maybe eggplant, maybe some just spam eggplants or fire emojis would be great. Just spam it for me would be nice. Thank you very much. She said, oh, that's cute. Do you go all in with the 3K on my first trade? No. I messed around with it first. Yep. You can't lose 100K in a small account. You cannot. This is true. But to get to 100K can be very tedious, especially if you're new. It's been tedious for me, and I am a decade doing this. You know what I mean? The cool part is, don't give me no $12,000 or whatever I got now. Don't do that. That's dangerous. I said that about 8 last week, remember? 7,500. I said, don't give me no 7,500. Certainly don't give me no 12. Okay, 12,000 here. You guys and gals, don't give me 12. Okay. Last week, go watch the Trader Therapy. Y'all know my struggles this year have been real. But I also told you, we just work, man. We work through it. We get better. We just try to be better every single day. It's not easy, and it's not linear. And it's far from linear still for me right now, but I can tell you, don't give me no $12,000 in this account. Do I trade any January effect plays? I trade whatever I can trade in January. Yeah, January should be great. My experience is December can slow down a little bit. It's my experience. Just the holidays and all that stuff, you know. But okay, let's look. Let's take a peek inside, shall we? Here's today. Oh, that's pretty, huh? My little gaming laptop is like gonna die right now. I still have 1,000 shares of this, by the way, at $1.77 right now. There we go. There's our buys. There's your buy, boys. After hours. After hours on the dip. Try to get you a better chart real fast so you can see better. If it's going to let me. All right. After hours on the dip. Risk on this trade, I had 2 risk levels. I had 167, okay, and I had 154. Those were the 2 like areas that I was going to cut at. I had given myself 2 areas because also I had 2 entries. Okay, I had 2K here and I had 2K here. All right. So, sorry, one second. How do you feel Street Smart is being phased out? Very sad, but I've moved to, the second I heard that, I immediately stopped using it. Pretty much, other than for my IRA and stuff like that at the time. Where can I find the Trader Therapy interview? I'm going to post it on YouTube. All right. I'm going to post it on YouTube. Cool. Yeah, I'll look at a few tickers. I'll look at a few tickers. I'll look at a few tickers after we go through this trade really fast. So the idea here, by the way, of buying this on the dip is look at QBTS, and I'll show you a couple things. That's QBTS, same exact time. All right. I'm sorry, that's not the one. I think it was QUBT. Let me see. QUBT. There are so many of them. ARQQ. Which one was it? QNCO. Either way, one of the sympathy plays was ripping after hours, and so I grabbed RGTI. It's very simple. There's no rocket science behind it. I grabbed what I thought was the least extended of the ones that I had on my plate at the time. Does that make sense, everyone? Let me know in chat. All right, let me know in chat over here. Come on, guys. Very simple. Is there somewhere on the Discord we can find the sector sympathy playlist? Yeah, I'll throw it on. I'll throw it out there for you guys by tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow morning if you don't see it on there by tomorrow morning. Cool. So that's the idea. I mean, it's not rocket science, guys, and it was already up. You know, it was already up. But if you look at the daily, it hadn't really broken out yet. All right. It hadn't really broken out yet, and it wanted to clearly that day, right? So look at the lack of extension here. Look at the lack of danger here when I'm buying on this day, okay? Compared to pretty much everything else I would have had to buy on Friday, which I wanted to buy QBTS, right? I wanted to buy it all last week, by the way, and I missed it, right? But I couldn't go overnight. I mean, it would have worked, I suppose, but that is not how I have made my living. I have made my living by the RGTIs, okay? It just is what it is. If it's already broken out, I don't need it. But when I see that and then I go to this, because look at this. These were the candles Friday that you need to see that are important. This is the candle on Friday from QBTS. At the end of the day already, I hadn't taken any positions yet. Here's RGTI on Friday. And these are the bigger float ones. Look at that. See RGTI when I'm buying it on Friday? Right? And do you see the volume that came in on Friday on RGTI? It had already been building anyways, but that's the idea of that. Okay? Now we've got this going. That's Money Town, okay? But that's why, because and that's what I mentioned in chat. And maybe was it on Trader Therapy where I mentioned this, or was it on the afternoon Webby that I did? How did I define price targets? I'll show you. All I do is go left personally. Okay. All I do is go left. Generally speaking. Okay. And this is not a ton of volume, so it's not the most relevant in the whole world, but I will go left. This is also a reason I'm not the most fond of breakouts in general, of trading breakouts because of that. Like where do my targets end up being? But in this case, sorry. So, okay, so now that RGTI has basically broken out with volume, okay, I still have 1,000 shares. I'm not sure if I'm being overly patient with them, but that was my plan, was to try to swing some of them. I've got a great average, okay? I've got a great average. I've locked in 3,000 of 4,000 shares. I've locked in 3,000 of 4,000 shares. So this is a house money trade. I have adjusted my risk on the rest of these shares, okay, to basically lows right now. Basically that 240 area for me. I don't really want to see it below there, and I'll dip. I have no problem rebuying this if the sector, if the other ones stay strong, right? So so 230s, right? 260s, 350s for me was one of the areas I was looking at when I was putting the trade on, right? The 230s, 240s, 250s, the threes. I was actually really fortunate, you know. I was screenshotting because I was in the car. I was in the car with my wife, and I was like, no, like we were driving through, you know where they make the movie Cars? The movie Cars. This is where I was during market open. This is why I couldn't be live for you guys. It's because we were finishing the last little bit of our trip from our road trip with our 4 kids in the car, and it was a nightmare. Zero service between there and where we ended up. Almost zero service. So I was fortunate. We found one spot with service. I swear to God, we found one spot with service. I made her pull over and stop the car so I could execute some sells and try to put some orders in and manage that trade, because I knew it was a big float and it gapped out. That's all I'm looking for. Am I looking for the moon? No, I'm looking, but it's amazing, amazing. Hold on, sorry. Damn it, hold on. Yeah, I got it somewhere. I'll make a post with it or something like that. It's funny. You know, it's just like, market, you know, 500 market. Very simple. Taking profits to me is something I'm always working on, but it's something that I talked about it during last week's lessons. All I do is when I see spikes, I just try to sell into new highs. So I'll try to sell into new highs like this candle. When you get a spike through high day like that, I try to sell there. You guys, we've already talked about it, you know? Gosh, I got some decent sells off in there though. 307, 944, 308, some good sells in there. In and out of half and whole dollar levels are generally speaking pretty key. But now the biggest key is that it's already broken out with volume. So anything, if this is gonna multi-day like we've seen QBTS, first of all, here's another detail. If it's a sector move like this and it's one of the lag plays in the sector, you just have to be careful for all the other ones kind of gapping down, right? Generally speaking, they go up together, they go down together, not exactly at the same time. That's where a lot of amazing trades can lie, long and short between these. Like if one of the monster ones gets crushed tomorrow, there will be lag time and you might see them all start to crumble tomorrow. That's generally how it works, okay? If the overall markets get beaten up, how are the markets? What were they like today? I didn't even watch that. I didn't get to see any of that. That can't be bad, right? Oh, you can't see All right. That can't be a bad thing. All right. Markets are great. So maybe markets get crushed tomorrow, or not crushed, or they pull back tomorrow. Maybe you see the sector pull tomorrow. I'm just interested to see how it's going to react, and and kind of the chips are on the table in a way, if that makes sense. We know what tickers we have, and I'll be watching them for multi-days. Okay. Cool thing, like I said, once we get a multi-day, then I start looking left again. Okay. If I'm dip buying for a first green day bounce, for example, which for me is the next play, right? If I'm playing like QBTS, first of all, these are trying to get, this sector's trying to get, hey, Ram dog. Ram, is it dead? I'm almost done, sweetheart. Hey, and we'll go play catch. You hear me? Kids just want to play baseball, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wrap up this. This recap real fast. All right. Anyways, I've got 1,000 shares. I might add on a first green day bounce. You know, if we get spiked through the 350s tomorrow, I'll probably take some off and we'll see. Okay, we'll see. These things may, and I think are going to set up for first green day bounces and some really cool moves. Maybe more breakouts. Maybe. My only concern is that there's still a lot of these, and quantum's still there's a lot of sketchiness to the sector. Just put it that way. All right. There's a lot of sketchiness. This is why I'm going to take profits along the way and just rebuy and take profits. And I'm still going to treat it like any old penny stock nonsense. But you can see what's going on. Okay? You can see. That's nasty. Careful, careful, careful. Right? If they go from 3 to 25, 3 to 30 in 2 days, they got to go back to, it's got to go to like 10 at least. You know what I mean? It's going to want to go test 10 probably soon here. That's my opinion, but could be wrong. AI, quantum, okay? The high float and market cap scared me away from RGTI, but should have been watching closer. These sector plays are hot. I totally know what you're trying to say there, and I totally agree. And normally 165 mil on the float isn't my, that sort of thing's not my bad, baby, okay? But if you look at like, I'm an idiot. All right, QBTS. It's not mine. Not mine. Hey, no problem, Flash. And again, check out last week's streams. I'm gonna load a video. I'll load the lessons from last week. Go check them out. Jump in the free Discord. We're running Black Friday, already began. We're running it all the way through Friday, or through Sunday this week, all right? So those who want to get into my actual pack where I live trade every day, like all the trading that I do it live every day. I don't, you know, outside of obviously that's an after hours trade there, but 40% off. It's the only time we do this. It's all year. It's even for, you know, your annuals and your monthlies, and then for one-on-one, 2 spots right now, or 3 spots, I think, still. Let me see. If for some reason you're one of the people who I had to talk to today or during the streams last week in the mornings and we didn't connect, okay, you can DM me in the Discord. You can get back on the calendar, which is also down below. Some of you can text me, you know, we've been chatting, stuff like that. I'm trying to fill our last spots and get that going. All right. Dang, I'd love to get around to golf in. Any golfers here? Any AZ golfers? It's freaking beautiful here right now. Oh my God. I'd 100% get around. And if someone wants to get one in maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, Thursday, obviously Thanksgiving. But, let me know. We'll see. We'll talk in the Discord. All right, we'll all chat in the free Discord. You know, here's one thing that I'll leave you with. And we talked about it last week. Taking profits always sucks, guys. Always. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's the best. Hey, Ram. Mom's here, dude. And we talk about it. It sucks because dopamine. Okay. Every time I sell, a little bit of that dopamine dumps out of the system, that adrenaline rush of like being profitable and a trade working and all that stuff. Hey, go open the door for your mom. Right? So just understand that it's always anticlimactic. Maybe not at first for you guys, especially if you've never had wins before and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you know, and you're overly charged emotionally and stuff like that. But understand that, you know, I just do my best to extend the trades. That's all, as far as I can. What's up, babes? Is that?
Did you eat?
Yes, that's my second meal. Yeah, I had 2 meals. Trying to put some muscles on again, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm wrapping up right now. Yeah. Or no? All right, you guys. I'm gonna if I get the yearly wolf pack with the 40% off, will be the same price the following year. If you sign up next year again on Black Friday. Yes.
$10,000 more.
Yes, exactly. My wife's prices things way better than I do.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right. We'll get more into this stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we'll be live. We'll be kicking some butt in the morning. We've got that. I'll drop the YouTube. All right. I'll drop the YouTube. I can upload it here shortly, I think. So we'll put that on for you guys from last week's trader therapy. Okay. And then what else? There's something else. Oh, you want me to go live tomorrow? Make sure everyone has to hit the like. Everyone's got to smash it. Hit it. And if you've hit it twice, then you got to do it one more time. It's got to be an odd number of heart smashes, please. A. B. Just please eggplants. Eggplants. Fire emojis. Which one? Eggplants or fire emojis, babe? She said eggplants. That's what I like to hear. Or I'm not streaming. I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'm not giving any more free juice like this. It's free. I'm not doing it. Nathan is the only one. Look at Nathan. I love you, Nathan. Nathan, you and me, one-on-one tomorrow. Whoever gives me the most eggplants right now, free one-on-one tomorrow. Come on, chat. This is so weak. My son wants to play baseball. My son wants to play baseball. Anyways, I want you to... Oh, okay. 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 Stop in tomorrow, though. Stop in tomorrow morning. We're going to keep this movie rolling, all right? We're going to keep this movie rolling tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow's like, and then maybe we'll keep the movie rolling into Wednesday. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Okay, nothing, something. Okay. Okay. Yeah, y'all doing well. All right, everyone. I got to roll. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, hit the links down below for the slew of what we're doing this week. If you want one-on-ones, if you want to get into the best freaking small cap trading room long in the entire world for 40% off, that's there. If you want to be a free wolf, free watch lists every day are going to start again this week. Okay, that's in the chat. Jump in there. I love you guys. Everyone have an amazing, amazing, amazing day, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. We're live on YouTube. Yeah. All right, everyone. I love you. Always have. Catch you in a little bit.